Madhu Munishai, Madhu Janishai, Madhu Vaikshami, Madhu Vadishyami, Madhu Matim Devebhyo Macha Mudhyasagam Sushrusenyam Manushebhyam Tang Deva Bantu Shabai Pitaro Anumaduntu. From the Yajurveda. I will contemplate only sweet things and produce only sweet things. I will bear only sweet things to others, and I will talk only sweet words. May I speak forth words which are sweet to the gods and which men love to hear. May the gods protect me for imparting the grace of speech to occasions, and may the ancestors also bless me. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be to all. This morning our subject is Turn the World into a Mansion of Mirth, Part 2. Last Sunday I gave a long introduction on this subject. A sangsar majar kuthi. This whole world is an abode of joy and happiness. I explained the origin of the creation, this world where we live in, and the source of bliss, and how to make home into an ashrama, hermitage, where dwells peace and joy. That I talked last Sunday. What most people want? They want diseaseless body, plenty of money, plenty of enjoyment, and immortality. That is the inner urge of most of the human beings. It reminds me a story from the Mahabharata, Shanti Parvam. The Mother Earth could not bear the burden of human beings. Nobody was dying. So too much heaviness of this earth. So Mother Earth was crying and went to the creator Brahma and said, I am going to sink, I cannot bear anymore. Brahma said, what can I do? All these are my children, I created. So Brahma became very angry, the creator. From his anger came fire and started to kill people. Shiva, Rudra came, hey Brahma, what are you doing? You are destroying your own creation. Brahma says, what can I do? I wanted a solution, but I could not find it. So I am to destroy some. No, please withdraw your anger. When you withdraw his anger, a being, like a Let's call it Mrityu, a female figure came out from his body. And he says, "Oh death, you go and kill people." "Oh no, I cannot do that. People will curse me because it is a sinful act to destroy people. I shall not do it." Brahma told him many times. Then the Mrityu, death, was crying. From his tears came disease. All right, let this disease kill human beings. A story in the Mahabharata. Let the disease kill human beings. Jesus says, "I cannot do that. It is a sinful act. All these people will, I shall go and come and attack with the disease." Then Brahma says, "All right." He asked death, "Create lust and greed, lust and anger in the minds of the people. And that is their karma. Due to their karma, then disease will come and then death will come." This is the story. Very interesting that how in ancient time they thought about this creation. Now Brahma's son Daksha Prajapati also wanted, "My children should not die." Brahma says it will not work. When we read Methuselah, in the Old Testament, Methuselah lived 967 years. Could you imagine a human being, how he looks like? 967 years old. Think about his teeth, eyes, hair, skin. It will be perhaps horrible looking. 967 years old. So, we need recycling. You become old, die, again you will born, again die, but this is the way this world order should be set up. I was thinking about all these things, I was thinking that artificial intelligence can give you any information you like. I was thinking, well, can it give this information that how many people every day curse God and how many people in every day praise God? We want that statistics. I was thinking all these things. Birth and death, inevitable. Krishna says to Arjuna, "Dehi nosmin yatha dehi kumaram jauvanam jara tata dehantra praptir dhiras tatra namujyati." Listen, Arjuna. Dehi, you have a body. In this dehi, in this year, kumaram, young age, jauvanam, youth, jara, old age. These three stages are inevitable. No human being can stop it. You have a childhood, you have a youth, you have old age. And next stage is death. So do not grieve. These are things that are inevitable. We'll have to accept it. These things, this body, it will go under various kinds of changes. But how can we make our life joyful? That is the question. There was a mystic poet and saint, Ram Prasad, composed a song, "E Sangsar Dhokar Tati." This world is a framework of illusion. Framework of illusion, this world. His opponent says, "No, e sangsar mojar kuti." This world is a mansion of mirth. Ramakrishna made comment on those two statements. Sri Ramakrishna said, The first thing which we hear, is the condition of a jnani, a man of knowledge. He thinks this world, neti, not this. It is not Brahman. It is just dull instinct matter. Brahman. Neti, that is his approach towards highest experience. First reject, that is the thing. Framework of illusion, don't be attached to it. They are not real. The second stage is called mansion of mirth. That means beginning. He, after attaining God, he comes back to this world and sees world is different. It is above the peace and bliss. Please watch these two approaches. Jnani, the beginner, he thinks this world is illusion, don't be attached to it, try to realize God. And the big jnani, after realizing God, comes to this world and sees the world is changed. It is a mansion of birth. Sri Ramakrishna was asking a young man, watching him, he says, why don't you get married? That young man said, first I shall conquer, last, then I shall marry. Sri Ramakrishna smiled and said, when you conquer the last, your desire for marriage will not come. Very funny. We want joy. How to get it? Norman Cousin was the editor of Saturday Review, and he was a close friend of Swami Chetanananda in New York. He was a wonderful, brilliant man, great writer. I just copied it on his life story. He was an American journalist, professor and world peace advocate, and published about his ability to heal himself with laughter in the New England Journal of Magazine in the 1970s. He had a terrible disease, almost terminal disease. He said the disease is, he is diagnosed with ankylosing spondylitis, a degenerate collagen disease, almost paralyzed. He was in the hospital. They are giving medicine. He said, no, let me go back home. Discharge me from the hospital. He came home. What did he do? He changed his diet with high vitamin C, maintained positive outlook, and a sense of humor. He made an astonishing recovery. Then he mentioned, it is in their paper, the benefit of laughter. We want joy, benefit of laughter. Let me read to you. One of the major benefits of laughter is that it reduces stress almost immediately. Have you ever been in an awkward situation that was broken because someone cracked a joke? Laughter releases a plethora of beneficial hormones while reducing the level of stress hormones. In addition to the benefits listed above, laughter is good for the heart by increasing the flow of blood to the heart. Blood pressure drops. Additionally, studies at the University of Maryland showed that blood flow increased when watching a comedic movie versus a stress-inducing film. The increase in blood flow after watching a comedy was equivalent to light exercise. Michelle Miller, a cardiologist who led the study, said the recommendation for healthy heart may one day be exercise, eat right, and laugh a few times a day. Laughing is also good for the brain. A study of Johns Hopkins University Medical School showed that adding humor during classroom instruction led to higher test scores. In a study in Loma Linda University, test subjects who watched a funny video for 20 minutes scored better on short-term memory tests than the control group that sat quietly for 20 minutes. Laughing may also extend your life. In a study of 53,000 seniors done by Norwegian University of Science and Technology, researchers discovered that the study participants who had a sense of humor had a 20% lower mortality rate compared to those who had difficulty in finding the humor in life. As this and other studies show, laughter is an essential part of aging well. Anyhow, I got it and I was enjoying. Do you know what? One of our devotees in Laguna Beach came to me and said, Swami, do you know in the Laguna Beach there is a gazebo. In the morning there is a laughing club. They go and laugh. All seniors, they come and laugh. I said, hey Justin, in the evening I shall open a crying club in the gazebo. There in beach, sunset is really beautiful. But Sri Ramakrishna used to cry, seeing the setting sun, Mother, another day is gone in vain, still thou art not revealed unto me. So I shall start crying club in the evening. But I know nobody will come. Anyhow, each human being has his own world. We come to this world with our own samskaras. And we grow accordingly. Man is a circle whose circumference is nowhere, but its center is in a particular point. God is a circle whose circumference is nowhere, but its center is everywhere. Please watch these things. Man's is in a particular point. Do you know what they mean? His ego is anchored. So he becomes limited. And God is unlimited. This limitation comes from the ego. We are all continuously projecting. This world is nothing but the projection. In that park, there is a stump of a tree in darkness. A police is thinking he is a thief. A thief is thinking that is a policeman. A man is thinking my girlfriend is waiting for me. A girl is thinking my paramour is waiting for me. A child is thinking it is a ghost. But it is a stump of a tree. Because of darkness, all these projections come. It is amazing, this world, how we project. We are continuously projecting. What Vedanta teaches, project positive things, no negative things. The result will come positive. Another thing I was thinking last night, if all the time we laugh, this world will be terrible, boring. If all the time we cry, it will be equally, it will be boring. The world order has been set up Chakravat parivartante dukhani cha sukhani cha. Happiness and misery must rotate in a cyclic order. Happiness, misery. Happiness, misery. Happiness, misery. If all the time I have happiness, you do not know what misery is. And if all the time is misery, you do not know what happiness is. Do you know what? In Vedanta class, our teacher was telling us a very interesting thing. You are traveling with the sun. Sun. Continuously you are traveling with the sun. You have no knowledge of darkness. Correct? Because you are all the time with the sun. From your birth, you are all the time with the sun. You have no knowledge of light either. Think of that. You have no knowledge of darkness, you have no knowledge of light either. That is in the absolute stage. You become one with the light. Your very nature will be light. Please watch this. This is a great statement our teacher told us. If you are a knower of Brahman, all the time, oh George, hot water. It will be always full of light. Amazing that how we perceive. Sometimes I say, you make a photograph. How? Black and white. Only black cannot make a photograph, only white cannot make a photograph. So we need black and white. So please remember, happiness and misery, both are necessary in this world. It is a relative plane. Once a man was criticizing God and cursing God. Why are you cursing? Because I have headache. Then Rabbi said, do you have headache all through your life? No. But at that time you did not praise God because you have a headache. You see, a happiness and misery, both are essential for us so that we can transcend both. Thank you. We must transcend both. Look, Sri Ramakrishna's philosophy. A thorn pricked into your food. You take another thorn, take that thorn out, and throw away both. Happiness and misery. That is the way it works. Happiness and misery is just like the obverse and reverse of the same coin. This is the coin. Head and tail, happiness and misery, happiness and misery. You cannot separate them. That is the way whole world has been set up. But our intention is how can we make our mind all the time in a happy, exalted mood? How? That is our goal, spiritual life. How? Transcend the body idea. Sri Ramakrishna taught, Dukkha jane ar shorir jane, mon tumi anande thako. Let the misery and the suffering take care of themselves. Oh my mind, you dwell in bliss. How to do it? This is the goal. Transcend the body idea. I am the Atman. I am the Atman. But I remember a funny story one of our Vedanta teachers told. Very funny. In Haridwar, there was a Ram Leela, the musical performance of Rama. So that night there was a play of Ravan Vadh, how Ravana was killed. That portion will be played on the stage. Now the manager of the theatre came and told the people, I'm sorry, we'll have to cancel. What happened? Our Ravana is very sick. He cannot act today. Then the people, those who organized that play, they said, we shall try to get a Ravana for you. So they went out and found Buddhu Halwai. He was a big fat man, big belly, big eyes, big mustache in Haridwar. He was frying jalebi and fried things. Halwai. So he will look like Ravana, like a demon. So they went to Buddhu Halwai. Buddhu Halwai said, I am an illiterate person. I do not know how to act. I know how to fry this pakoda and jalebi. I have no education, nothing. I cannot. But no, you will not have to worry about it. We shall put makeup, give you makeup and make you like a demon Ravana, and you have long hair and big eyes and big body, and that will be enough. And we shall give you a mace, and time to time you say, I am Ravana, I am Ravana. That you say. Then, all right, we shall give you money, don't worry. You will get plenty of money. So he went to the stage, and in the Naul, Neel, Jammuban, all the monkeys are coming on the stage, and Ravana was shouting, I am Ravana. And all these monkeys ran away. They ran away. They're all Ramchandra's army. Then Hanuman, Mahavir, came on the stage. He is also very big, with the mace on his shoulder. Who are you? Well, I am Ravana. Ravana? You, that rogue, kidnapped our mother Sita? I shall kill you right now. When Hanuman gave a jump, he said, Hey Mahavir ji, I am not Ravana, I am Buddhu Halwai. I was frying jalebi, and these people brought me to act this role. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me, Mahavir ji. I am not real Ravana. Saying this, he jumped from the stage in the audience. Our teacher told us, most of the people are like this. I am telling, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, I am Brahman. But when I have a headache and stomach ache, mind comes again to the body. I forget my true nature. He was telling that, this Ravana is acting. Very funny. That's how we forget our true nature. Very funny. We want to enjoy this world. Some people go for trip. Some people go for pilgrimage. Whole family I have seen, husband, wife, they are going for pilgrimage. To break the monotony of life. Very essential in family life. Cooking, cleaning, eating, sleeping. Boring, day after day, month after month, year after year. Go out. Go for outing, some pilgrimage, or to see something, historical things. Very good. It will refresh your mind. I'm just telling you how to refresh. Or do some research. Divert your mind. Bring to the higher realm. Go for a retreat. Do some austerity. You know, these things you can do it at home. It all depends in your approach, how you want to focus your life. As I'm telling you that how our outlook changes. Do you know? Let me tell you. You have 2-3 years old daughter, and she has a few dolls, playing with the dolls, and arrange dolls' marriage. Parents buy cookies and candies, give the girl, so that they have a nice doll's marriage. The parents see that marriage is false. It is not real. My little child is enjoying this play. When that girl is grown up, get married, all the dolls go in the trunk. When she gets daughter, he gives again to those dolls and let her play. Her children. This is the way the world goes on and on and on. But a knower of Brahman sees that when husband, wife, children in family, you are having a family life, he sees it is a doll's play. And illumined souls, when he sees from the up, he sees it is all play. It is not real. And how things go, you know. But who enjoys the world? Do you know what Swamiji says? Be the witness. How? I knew a painter, ocean painter in Laguna Beach. His name is Bennett Bradbury. Very famous. He understands the mood of the ocean. He showed me how he does the ocean painting, waves, how a girl is doing what is called skiing. He says, Swami, when I see the ocean, I know the mood of the ocean. Do you know what happened? He made a painting, Grand Canyon. Uncle, how much? Swami, $25,000. Uncle, will somebody offer 20,000? Uncle, no, I want 20,000. Now the question is, who enjoys that painting? Bennett wants $25,000. The buyer says, no, I shall give you 20,000. Both are fighting for the money, for the painting. But I am busy, I am seeing that painting. I have no desire to buy it. So I am not involved. So the witness, the visitor, actually enjoys the painting. That is the way it works. Did you see, I went to Louvre Museum. Do not touch. If you touch any painting, the God will throw you out then and there. So this world, do not touch, means don't take any possessive outlook. It is my thing. Everything belongs to God. So the moment you possess, you are caught. You will not be able to enjoy. Have everything, but don't take possessorship. I remember I gave a lecture in Hollywood. I told everything belongs to God. Don't take any ownership. After the lecture, an actor came. He was my friend. Swami, what you said, I am practicing. I said, what are you practicing? You said, Swami, don't take any ownership, so I have no ownership. My house belongs to Bank of America. My car belongs to Bank of America. My body belongs to Blue Shield, Blue Cross. I have nothing, Swami. Everything is mortgage. It was so funny. The main focus of this talk is to bring peace, bliss and harmony in our life. In America, we know 50% marriage ends in divorce. Children in broken home are in bad shape. Sometimes I see a person used to come here, alcoholic. That one person destroyed the whole family. India. Then the whole family had to go back to India. Oof. Sometimes he used to come and cry, bad habits I cannot change. Why these things come, do you know what? In Manu Samhita, the Hindu law, clearly mentioned the duty of the husband, the duty of the wife, the duty of the teacher, the duty of the children. Duty, duty, duty. Clearly marked. Same thing in Mahanirvana Tantra, mentioned the duties. How to bring, if you do your duty, if I do my duty, complete harmony. Do you know when the problem begins? When we do not do our duties right. In the hospital, if the doctor does not do his duty, if the nurses do not do their duty, there will be chaos in the hospital. Chaos. Same thing in family. We must do our duties well. Swami Vivekananda talked about it in Karma Yoga and told the American people, do your duties well. A duty. If I do not do my duty, if you do not do your duty, in the family you will find there will be friction, chaos. Nothing will work. If in the aeroplane, if the pilot does not do his duty, if the control tower does not do his duty, there will be accident. Do your duties. Your family will move on smoothly. Mutual love, mutual respect, appreciation of each other. Sri Ramakrishna, how appreciation works. Sri Ramakrishna went to Kali temple and found a beautiful garland of some kind of rangon fool. I do not know the English language, English translation. Seeing that garland, Thakur was so happy. Hey, who made it? Well, Holy Mother made it. Bring her to the temple. Well, bring her to the temple. Holy Mother went. Sri Ramakrishna, he was going up to the back step. Oh, no. It is slippery. There is some moss. You will fall. Come from the front steps. Holy Mother went. I was watching. This man goes to Samadhi at any time, but see the appreciation for his wife. She made a beautiful garland. She must see it. Appreciation. A mutual appreciation. It brings so much joy and peace in family. Sri Ramakrishna demonstrated. I gave a few points I wrote. Another is contentment. Contentment. If you have too many desires, very difficult. I remember at that time I was watching a lot of baseball. So Tommy Lasorda was the manager of Dodgers. He was telling, I earn money, my wife is in the shopping mall. What can I do? Too many desires. You can exchange gifts. Don't forget their birthdays. I remember. I'm telling you that my observation in this country. And when I was in the Disney coaches, they have a television. So I used to watch Good Morning America, Charles Gibson and Diane Sawyer. I loved their talk, their show. What happened, there is a weather forecaster. He came and they come on the street, on the Times Square. He asked him, where are you from? I am from the Midwest. Why are you here? We have come here to observe our 50th marriage anniversary. I am married in 5 years. Could you tell me the secret? How can I go for 50 years? Oh, that is simple. Anything your wife just tell her, yes, my dear. Bas. That mantra will work. I used to hear all those funny things anyhow. Do you know what is the most important thing to me? Feeling for others. Don't be selfish. Suppose your wife is not well, call you in the office that I am not well. Husband says, my dear, please take rest. You will not have to cook, I shall bring Chinese food. So one of our devotees came with his wife. So after the lecture, I was shaking hands and said, hey, tell me what kind of husband you are. Show me Chinese food. Funny. Feeling for others. Another thing, have a routine life. Meditate together, eat together, walk together. That way mutual understanding will grow. And do not hide. It's secrecy. Always remember, 4 people love secrecy. Buddha said, the police, the priest, the prostitute, and who else? Police, priest, prostitute. And anyhow, he says that these 4 people love secrecy. Be open, be frank. Then you will find misunderstanding will go away. Most of 75% human problems develop from lack of communication. We do not communicate well. It is beyond family life. Sri Ramakrishna demonstrated how much feeling he had for his wife. One day, Holy Mother bought a lot of groceries through Advaitananda. Sri Ramakrishna said, what is this? Why did you buy so many vegetables? Usually you can get from the temple store. Holy Mother said, you have so many devotees, I have to cook for them. How shall I cook if I do not have vegetables? Sri Ramakrishna kept quiet. Do you know what then Sri Ramakrishna said? Do you know why I am talking to you? Why am I telling these things to you? You spend hours in front of that wooden stove, that small under the steps in Allahabad. It's a small place. That smoke, fire, your health will be, you will be sick. That is the reason I am telling all these things. You know, I was thinking that how much feeling and concern Sri Ramakrishna had for his wife. He demonstrated. If you have this feeling, then you will find, really my husband loves me. Your wife's heart will melt. I am just telling you that how to bring peace, joy, harmony in family life. We have a devotee in Hollywood. She was a young girl, had a job. Her boss told her, I see you so happy, joyful, always full of excitement. You have no boyfriend. Could you tell me your secret? She said she came to Vedanta bookshop and bought Vivekananda meditation and his methods according to Vivekananda, the book I edited. She bought that book and gave to her boss. This is the secret of my happiness. Spiritual practice, spiritual life. Read Swami Vivekananda's 4 yogas. You will learn a lot. Another Vedanta teacher taught me, this world is a dog's curly tail. These are the 4 aphorisms of dog's curly tail. First, this world is a dog's curly tail. Second, we are going to straighten it out. Third, we shall definitely fail. Fourth, while trying to straighten out, we will be straightened out. This is the dog's curly tail. Everybody wants to change the world. Change yourself. Then the world will change. Some people think Vedanta is for the monastics. It is not true. Some ancient sages of the Upanishads are married. There is a beautiful dialogue between Yajnavalkya and Maitreyi. It is in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Yajnavalkya told Maitreyi, I want to renounce. I have 2 wives, you, Maitreyi, and Katyayani. I have plenty of wealth. I shall divide both and give both of you, and I shall renounce. Then Maitreyi says, very beautiful, shall I get immortality from that wealth? No, my dear. But you will be a very rich, famous woman. Very rich. Maitreyi answered, Yajnavalkya said, Amritatasya tu nashavasti vitteneti. There is no possibility to attain immortality through money, through wealth. Maitreyi replied, Jenaham na mritasyam kimaham tena kuryam. If I do not get immortality, what good is that money? What good is that wealth? Hey, my husband, my dear, teach me, how can I attain immortality? Then Yajnavalkya said, Maitreyi, I really love you. You are very dear to me, that you rejected all wealth and want to know, want to have the experience of immortality, of Brahman, which gives immortality. So he started. Sahovacha navare pottu kamaya potim priya bhavati atmanustu kamaya potim priya bhavati navare jaya ve kamaya jaya priya bhavati atmanustu kamaya jaya priya bhavati. Those are the beautiful mantras in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. A husband loves his wife not for the sake of the wife, but for the sake of himself. The wife loves her husband not for the sake of the husband, for his own self. If I do not get happiness, I do not love anybody. So that is the mantra he repeated. Then he said, listen, my dear, Atma bhavare drushtibhu Srutibhyo, mantibhyo, nididhyashetibhyaha. This Atman, first listen. You must listen about it. Then, first, it must be realized. How? First, through listening. Second, through reflecting. Reflect, think about it. Third, meditate on it. This is the way you can experience the self, the Atman. Then he says, that is the final instruction. Yatra hi dvaitameva vaishyati. Yatra hi dvaitameva bhavati taditaram pashyati itaram jigrati itaram shrunati. Where there are two, one hears another, one speaks to other, one sees other, one thinks of other. But when duality vanishes, who sees to whom, who hears to whom thinks of whom, in this way, he says, the final experience, what happens. Sa esha nesti neti atman. Agrijyo nahi grijyati. Ashirjo nahi shirjati. Asito na bhatati na rishyati. Listen, my dear, I tell you the highest truth. When you experience this Atman, it is agrijyo. It is not an object you can grasp. It is not a body that it shrinks, it decays. It is not an object that you will never be attached. It is free, that it is asito, na bhatati, na rishyati. It does not decay, it does not have any attachment, it is never bound, and it has no pain, it has no destruction. He gave the final instruction, and then Bijahara. He renounced, he left, and became a sannyasi. He is a householder. I am telling you that the wife declined wealth, and husband gave the knowledge of Brahman, and he left. Maitri became Brahmavadini. She became an Vara Brahman, and she became a teacher of Brahman. These are the stories we find in our Upanishads. Who really enjoys the world? Jivan Bhukta, the illumined souls. They enjoy through renunciation. Enjoy through renunciation, yes. Here is a beautiful mango. I can eat the whole mango and satisfy myself. That mango also I can cut, I can eat one piece and I give 4 people and share with them. Do you know what? My renunciation of those 4 pieces bring me 4 units joy. I see 4 people are so happy. I was putting example on myself. I left home, one mother, a few sisters. Now I have so many mothers and sisters all over the world, hundreds. That is the net profit of renunciation. I have so many mothers and sisters all over the world. They love me. They help me. They take care of me. But If I would be at home, I was to get 1 unit joy. Now I get 100 units joy. This is true. I am telling you. I get 100 units joy. That is the way, through renunciation of one mother, I have hundreds of mothers. And I get joy, love, affection from hundreds of mothers. I'm just telling you that how renunciation brings more. I shall read a passage to you of Swami Vivekananda, which he gave in the Thousand Island Park in 1895. He was telling the American people how to enjoy this world. Swamiji said, Ingersoll, Robert Ingersoll, he was a great, what is called, he is a great philosopher, and he is an agnostic, famous agnostic, Ingersoll. Ingersoll once said to me, I believe in making the most out of this world, in squeezing the orange dry, because this world is all we are sure of. This world is just like an orange, you squeeze and take the juice as much as you can. That Ingersoll told Swami Vivekananda. Look what Swamiji replied. I know a better way to squeeze the orange of this world than you do. And I get more out of it. I know I cannot die. I know I cannot die, so I am not in a hurry. I know there is no fear, so I enjoy the squeezing. I have no duty, no bondage of wife and children and property. I can love all men and women. Everyone is God to me. Think of the joy of loving man as God. Squeeze your orange this way and get 10,000-fold more out of it. Get every single drop. That is the way Swamiji talked about how to enjoy this world. In the first verse of the Isha Upanishad, tells us how to enjoy this world. Ishavaisamidam sarvam jat kinchit jagasagutyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjita magrida kasasi dhanam. Cover everything with God consciousness. Living, mobile, immobile, everything covered with God consciousness. Tina tyaktena bhunjita, enjoy through renunciation. Magrida koisya siddhanam, do not covet, don't greed after other things. Because everything belongs to God. This do not, how to experience this world through non-attachment. That is the main focus of bliss in human life. Have everything, but don't take the ownership. Be unattached. Think that everything belongs to God. You are in this world for a short time. Do not make relationship bitter. Bring peace and harmony in home through love, through self-sacrifice. Sometimes we transcend body idea through love. How? Wife is sick, husband who came from the office, found that wife has terrible pain, The husband was exhausted, hungry. He forgot his body, took his wife, ran to the hospital. Whole night served the wife in the hospital. Just see, that husband forgot his body, mind, everything, out of love. When that kind of self-sacrifice comes to our life, we get peace, joy, happiness. Thank you. Asatoma sadgamayo, tamasoma jyotirgamayo, mriturma amritam gamayo, abirabirma yedhi, rudrajate dakshinammukham, tinamam paye nityam, om shanti, shanti, shanti. Lead us from the unreal to the real, lead us from darkness to light, lead us from death to immortality, light us through and through, and guide us evermore, loving presence. Om, peace, peace, peace meant to all.